Right then, we got a big box. Right, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I said that my air filtration system had died. It was a homemade one I made years ago. It saved me pretty well. But I said I was going to go look for the record power one. Right, as it turns out, record power out of stock. None of their suppliers actually have stock in. The one place I did find, and I'm not going to mention the name of this place, right? Right. They have a .co.uk website. They also have a .ie website. And on both of them, it claims that they deliver worldwide. So they had it in stock. So I rang up to find out how much delivery to Ireland would be. Talking to a very nice guy, really helpful. And he came back to me and said, sorry, we don't deliver to Ireland. You'll have to have it picked up in England. I would guess that they never Brexit-proofed their websites. And why they have a .ie one and don't deliver to Ireland, I don't know. And why they state on the website they deliver worldwide when they don't, I don't know. But anyway, to cut a long story short, I ended up going and finding one at Rutlands. Now, from what I can find out, the Rutlands one, the Record Power one, and the Axminster one are all the exact same machine, just in different dresses. Right, so, as I said, we ended up getting the Rutlands one, which is what I have here. Right, so, we'll open it up and see what we get in the box. As I said, this has been a bit of a journey. Oh yeah, and something, I don't know if you can read that, but you see there, 49.16 is the tax I had to pay in Ireland on this. Right, I'll put up the cost, I'll put up a screenshot of what I paid for it just here, and you can work it out yourself. But as you probably figure out, Ireland is very dear on tax. Right, let's see what we get. Okay, we get an instruction book. And in here is the machine itself. Right back. Right, that's what the front looks like. Cable. And since this is going in the roof, I will probably have to go and get an extension lead. I said in the homemade one I had, if you've seen the shop tour, look the ceiling, there was a thing I had for putting into the back of the car for when I'm getting wood. The old one was behind that. I don't think this one's going to fit there. Right. Now, let's see what else we have here. Right, there's a small box here. Let's see what's in this. It's all the hardware for hanging it up. Set of batteries and the remote control. Right, now there's 2-stage filters in this, which are accessible from the back apparently. This one just pops out. Okay, right, for starters, this mesh here is made out of cardboard. comes out like that. Right, seems to be like a metal reinforced mesh. And inside there's another set of filters. This one's supposed to bring everything down to 1 micron. This one is supposed to bring everything down to 5. So it goes through the 5 first, then through the 1, and then that's supposed to be it. Slot that back in. I think I ripped it there, but I don't think that should make much of a difference. Right, so we'll stick this up and we'll see how we go from there. Then I'll run a test on it. But it's actually not that heavy either. Right, so we'll stick it up and I'll run a test on it. So I'll be back then. Right then, it's up. Very easy to do. Excuse the camera shake for a second here till I show you how I did it. Right then. As you can see, my shed is steel, so I was just able to hook the hooks in to the basically the apex steel beam and then hook it down, and very easy to adjust for height. I just put the chains on the 8th link on all 4, and it's right up there out of the way. Now all I gotta do is run a plug in the form of an extension lead up to where I have the plug hanging down there, and then we can give it a test. So I'll be back in a minute. Right then, let's check this thing for sound. Right, here's the remote. On. Right, that's its lowest speed. That's the middle speed. That's the highest speed. That is quiet. Right. This will be, I'm over at me lathe. This would be the normal place you'd hear me from. And I can hear it, but I wouldn't call it loud or annoying or anything. That's very quiet. Right, we'll see what it's like at the end of the test. So, I'll see you in a few. Okay, I have a mask on, because what I've done is I emptied the filter from the dust extractor out into the air and blew it around the place of the fan. Right. As you can see, there's dust everywhere now. But I'm just going to knock all this up into the air and see just how much this takes up. Right, so we'll see what happens. Right. Oh, look at the dust on that. Right. The air, that's trying to blow it out of the air. Right, this is a good test of this thing. So, as I said, back in a bit. Right, let's see how this thing did. Right, there is still some dust left. But with the amount of dust I threw into the air last night, I'm not surprised. I very much doubt if there would be that much dust in the air ever. The air in here is noticeably clearer. Right. Now we'll have a look at the filters and I'll be back in a sec once I get them off. Right then, so here's the 5 micron filter, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, hopefully it will, but you can actually see a layer of dust over it. So it did pull a lot out of the air, and does not look like a lot went through it. There's the 1 micron filter. There's absolutely nothing in it. It's completely clean. as if when I bought it. So it looks like it's doing its job anyway, which is fine. These just kind of clip in and out. Nice and handy. Right, they're back in. That only takes seconds. Right, we'll have a look at the overall thing and then I'll give you my verdict on it. So, back in a sec. Right then, the unit itself is up there. Right, as I said, it's the Rutlands version, right? It's made by Steckall Industries. As I said, the 3 different types seem to be the same machine, basically in a different skirt. The unit comes with a remote, right? And on the remote you have off, obviously, on, and that controls the 3 speeds. And you have time where you can set it for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours. I ran it on the 4 hour cycle last night. Automatically turned off, no problem with it at all. There's a definite improvement in the air quality in here. Right, some of the specs on it. The motor is a 50 Hz, 100 watt, 1/8 horsepower motor in it. The airflow speeds on each of the settings, there's a high, medium and low speed setting, is 300, 350 and 400 CFMs. The filters, as I said, there's a 1 micron inner and there's a 5 micron outer. The noise is 50 to 60 decibels. That depends on what speed you have it on. You heard the speed test earlier. It's really quiet. Right. The remote can be used for 8 meters away. Yeah. The weight is 19 pounds or 8.5 kilos. It's a good unit. It's worth it. Oh yeah, it's fused as well. Right. That's a fuse there. Right. So if anything goes wrong, there's a fuse in the plug and there's a fuse there in the machine itself. All the controls that are on the remote are also up there, and there's LEDs to tell you what's happening. If you're looking for one, basically have a look and see which of the 3 brands are the best value, because as I said, from everything you can find out, it's the same machine. And well, that's basically it. It's a good machine. It is worth the money. As I said, the air quality in here is noticeably improved. Right. Well, the old one I had was just a homemade joke, and I thought it was fine until I put this thing in. Right, so if you enjoyed that one, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, next video will be back to the own projects. So I'll see you in the next one.